What's up, everybody? Hello and welcome back to Victoria 3 as Schaumburg Lippe. And I was looking through the ledger here, and we just barely eked in to the top 20 for our prestige ranks. We're up here with Australia, or down here with Australia and two Sicilies. So we're creeping up. We're creeping up. Mexico's fucking ahead of us. Fuck those guys. All my homies hate Mexico. Anyways, yeah, we're in war. We're doing well. That's all there is to ask here. We're straddling a budget deficit, but that's Vicky, right? Managing those deficits is a core component of the game, so nothing too surprising there. What are we doing in private construction? We're getting some explosive factory and some munitions. Oh, that could be cool. Yeah, some of these that we have built, we haven't actually had before. Like here we have smooth bores. I need to start building cannons. I just need to build a lot of fucking stuff. I don't know why I'm saying just cannons. There's a lot. Okay, they're putting a big front here. Take our African army, moving to Ethiopia. Put you on this front, and we'll do some other stuff. Okay, here we go. Yes, this is what we need. Get the home army over here. Have you actually defend for now. Both of you defend. And while the army's over here, we're going to take our 12k and we're going to just march right on the Marina Kingdom. Where's our home fleet? Okay, let's go speed 5 while we wait for them to get to us. Just making sure, if I go to your modifiers and your mobilization here, is there anything else I could turn on? Probably should have done the same for over here. I can't do it while they're mobilized. I need to remember to do that before our next war. It's worth it to give them the stuff, save the pop, and all that stuff, so now we will make do. I don't know where all this money's coming from, but we're gonna leverage it. In fact, I said we were at 20, but now we're probably at, yeah, we're still behind fucking Mexico, but oh well. We're capped out at 12, so we can't go above the shogunate. Okay, so now that our army has arrived here, I think they have, I can't see. Okay, now that, no, they're not there yet, but they're coming. Donors, petition governments. Tenant farmers. Yeah, that's not gonna fucking happen. We're also getting events here. Land reclamation, tourable land in Holland. That's good. Good indeed. Private schools. We're looking good, except for this. I could get 7k gold out of that. Pounds. Hey, what do they actually want from us? They want war reps. Okay, so we gotta actually do something about this. Let's take this fleet. We're gonna lose that battle, but then we take this guy and we do just a naval invasion here. Excuse me. Naval invasion here. Naval invasion. Just station over here. Naval invasion here. I don't know how they've made this worse. What a beautiful system. All right. Yeah, I loves naval invasions. All right, Hugo Stedman, whatever his face, he's gone. Why is this army? Oh, they're both aggressive. Advance. Merciless. And then advance. Take them out before they can get here. Why is this, like, not moving? Hello? Now we're fighting a losing battle. Great. Sometimes I question. Okay, change this. You're now going to be defensive. Since the game was so good to wait for you to get into position before you advance the front, I guess. The least we can do is just hold there. Okay. That's handled. We'll take our home army. South Madagascar. We're going to go to Somaliland. We have workers. Right, and others. So this is actually one we want to do. Workers' rights is really good for us. So is child labor protections. A lot of people like this. Sadly, no one in our government likes it. So I guess says something about our government. Who do you want to bolster? Who do you want to suppress? Maybe we bolster the intelligentsia now. Okay, our army should be getting here. Where are you going? What in the hell? Come back to the front. Scared the fuck out of me. They're so fast to go all the way home. Alright, go ahead and get you back over here. I'm home in North Germany. Okay. 17 million. A question. There's a lot of questions about what this army is currently doing. Okay. Oh, did we get fucking evicted? We did get evicted. Station. Station over here. Can you do me a favor and just do a naval invasion right here with our home army? Okay, that's doing well. Okay, and now we're gonna do a naval invasion here. Okay. Wait till they make land before we do this, I guess. Since apparently we're losing. Hello. Okay, there's half their land. Move over here. And take this army. Naval invasion with the home fleet. This is some weird arithmetic we gotta play. And they will actually accept. Okay, get out of here. Oh, jeez. That was weird. But whatever. Now let's take our home army and send them back to North Germany. Take the 4th Schaumburg Army, or the African Army. We're going to station you in whatever, stay in Ethiopia. And then we're going to put you in with our Ethiopian Army. Or African Army, I should say, since they're the same. Okay, that was handled, I want to say admirably, but all right. Admirably doesn't feel like it fits. So we're not going to say admirably, but maybe we do... Oh, Zanzibar is a dependent. Zanzibar was independent. 12 of me is quite a lot here. So we're hit infamous level, so that means we just get more radical, so that'll go away. African Army, mobilize. Join the front, please. Actually, stay separate, please. Just set your home right here. Oh, they're gonna already group up. Okay. No, they're actually independent. Okay, take the fleet. We're gonna go and deploy you over here now. What's going on over here? That war's still going on. How's Great Britain doing? They're fighting against Sokoto. And they're kind of winning, but so is Sokoto in a way. I don't know. Oh, it's because that's been taken. Interesting front lines. What's going on here? What is this? Oh, we have the dictatorship. Fun. Peak America. Do we need to do any normal clothing? How's our clothing? We're 600 behind on our clothing. Let's go ahead and do the inverse what we do here. So up here, we have our furniture manufacturer. You make normal furniture. What you make right now, we're going to make you do luxury. Then this one over here, we're going to set back to doing normal. So that way we have a coverage from both. And we can just kind of put our construction where it makes the most sense. Government construction, we're good at finishing our stuff in Holland. Anyone else have unsustainable railway connections? Uganda needs a ton, as does Somaliland. So let's go ahead and put another, do 3 total in Uganda. And we're back to our base level of income and we're trending upwards. So looks like it's time to increase our construction even more in Holland. I'm tempted to do Gelry, but we'll do Holland just for the economy of scale, which I believe applies to construction sectors. I hope it does. Would make sense, right? That's what I tell myself. It makes sense that way. Can I just like transfer one of you? Send that dude over. He's the aggressive one, yeah. Just take like none of them. Take one. Oh, they're mobilized. I cannot click this. Here? I have questions. I can retire. I don't want to pay for you. Instead, I want to get a new one. We'll do this landowner. There you go. Same party, but different shit. Oh, they're not mobilized. That's why. I hope it was because of the mobilization. We're feeling out that system. It's not understood yet, but it's getting there. It's getting there for sure. We've passed Mexico. Fuck you, Mexico. Woo! 20 million GDP. If I look at our ledger. Yeah, we're there. Bigger than the Ottomans, and just as big as Japan. On par with you a major power. You're part of the Russian. Now that's interesting. How'd this work out? Oh, Skoto lost. Not surprising, but not what was I gonna say? It's not surprising, but also like I could have seen it going either way here. Who wants part of this? United Kingdom. What would you want here? You want obligation? Okay. We'll save that. That's gonna be in our back pocket. We'll probably use that for something. But first we want to lose this infamous mark. Let the war break out. Go speed 5 till we get there. Bam! And now we do enable invasion into Zanzibar with the home fleet. I need to just get like 2 boats in this region to handle that stuff. In fact, let's go ahead and just create a navy here. Don't even have to use it. We're going to create one in Ethiopia. We're going to name this called the East African Fleet. Assuming eventually I have some other region of Africa that I have a dominion over. But for now, we'll keep it in the east. So is Prussia ever getting out of this? It's like a strong no. The United States is happy in there. We're not at 1 million dead yet, but a lot of men. Ooh, look at that power. 359. How much are we up? We're 42. How much is Belgium? We're about on par with them. Alright, this war's been over. Yeah. Sneaky naval invasion always works. Let's unite these both into one army here. I think that's going to be our play now. So whenever we need to do like a little sneaky thing, we'll just sneak out a tiny one. And let's go ahead and get just like 4 frigates. Right. And we'll let that progress. We're losing money fast, so we're going to cut down our gold usage by not paying our government workers. Sorry. I mean, this is what happens in America, right? We have a government shutdown. And it's like, don't worry, you'll get it eventually. We just got to balance the books real quick. And then we'll come back. Okay, let's just do state actions here. Reset both of those. Is there anything I can do that's like a return state diplomatic play? Any, like, transfer subjects, conquer state, annex subjects. That's a good one. Increase autonomy? No. Reduce autonomy. Return state, Burundi. Yes. 2.4 is not enough to make me not want to do that. Cool. So our African army is pretty strong now. Okay. You need to be the offensive guy. You need to be the defensive guy. And there's my logic. They're pushing. They're in the Rhine. In the Rhine. How much is our... Okay, government goods are fucking expensive. And that's me with having a... Yeah, I have construction throughput there. We're getting Steam Donkey, which is good. I don't need the economy of scale cap right now. Rubber could help. What's going on over here? Electric telegraph. What's going on over here? We're getting psychiatry. Let's do dynamite, and then we're gonna go for mutual funds here. Steel frame buildings would also... Ooh. Cancel mutual funds. We're gonna do steel frame buildings. We're gonna start saving up money, and we'll do a rollout to go to steel frame. This is really expensive, whatever we're doing right now. What's so costly? Iron? Is there like a shortage? Oh, we have a surplus on surplus. Are we losing out on taxes? No. Let's make sure we're not losing money here. We'll just increase our spending. Property women, that's my kind of dude. Let's actually go and do that. 80%. The only people who don't like it are the church, but those guys can suck eggs. There's patriotic fervor. People like us. We're making money again. Everything is great and wonderful. And about to annex Burundi that has somehow almost 1 million GDP. Marty's out here putting up numbers. Any other text we can do that I've missed? I know water tube boilers a thing, but we don't care about that. So rifles could give us some value. I need to start building up for smoothbores. But we're not there yet. Anything I can do on the journal front? Rifling. Well, that should be a good one to do. We need 3 of these arms industries. Let's maybe do that. I think we're at the point where we can afford to prioritize some of these. Should pass. Unless that check is busted. What does it need? Greater than or equal to 3. Oh, high occupancy. And that region is Holland. They're hiring. How is Holland looking? We have enough peasants to work there. Should be good. How's our company looking? The other one. Okay, we need to deal with this stuff in Uganda. Which we're getting there. We actually don't have that much queued up. We'll let it come through our modernizing the arsenal. Yes, arms industries or migration. But progress on repeaters. When we're behind on tech. I feel like we're behind. I don't know if we're behind, but it feels like we're behind. So I'm going to assume we're behind. The women is passing fast. This one's for you, ladies. Good vintage. Exclusive lines. Let's do the wine output. How many wineries do we have? Quite a few. Let's not do coal transportation. Yeah, maybe for them, they can do it. Since they were not making money here, let's just kind of mid-max some of this. That did not actually help. I know this one probably helped you. If I go and cut that up to... If I cut it down, you lose money, right? You were at 17. All right, 14. Yeah, but now you're at 21. Well, I need to just return. I need to pay attention to this. So some of these need to actually be the way they are, and some don't. It's weird the way that some of that works. We're back down to being reputable. Can I finish Rwanda off here? Return state with Rwanda. Yeah, just close up our region here. Get ourselves a nice colonization here. Is there any colonies we can have that we don't need? Oh yeah, let's get Lindy here. Good. Let's get our African army. We can actually transfer this to our East African fleet now. Build them up. Mobilize. Deploy some to the front here. We'll probably need to send maybe half this army over to the home front. We're at, what is that? 48 units in our army? Are we faring up against, like, let's see, are any of those outdated? They're all getting brought over to us. Not bad. So Prussia is going to lose this if it keeps playing out the way it is. And Schleswig's holding. So Schleswig's able to back out here. This might just go on. At this point, I don't know what you would even take from them. What's the war goal here? North Rhine, Prussian Rhineland. And cut Prussia down to size. Okay, we might need to be ready to pounce on any new German regions that are being freed here. Their GDP's at 40 mil. Ours, we're at half their GDP, but we're growing like a rocket right now. Number 10 worldwide in GDP, which is nice. On parity almost with Spain. Half of the United States, half of Prussia, half of Austria. And that's all with our expansion down here, which is doing us well. What do we have for interests? We can declare some more. I want to look at the Congo, and I want to look a little bit at South Africa, maybe. Make a play for Gaza. Maybe come and visit our compadres down here. I got a comment today about how I pronounced orange. I called it orange, and someone made fun of me, saying it's not it's not Latin American, but oh well. I can't pronounce everything correctly. What am I? A linguistics major? No, I had comp sci as my major when I was in college. Alex or blah blah blah. We welcome our friends from Austria. Be my friend. Yeah. We'll cultivate friends. Who cares what our I'm gonna say parent. Who cares what they think? I was gonna do something here. I clicked over here to do something. What the fuck was I doing? I don't know. Let's go to speed 4 while I think about what the hell I was gonna click over here to do. Is it because we had an election? I think it's because we had an election. Right? That's what it feels like to me. Oh, Steam Donkey! We got Steam Donkey, that's what we got. Use less coal. I'll use more coal. Use more coal. Yeah, Steam Donkey's another thing. We're gonna go and look at the states. Here's what we're gonna do. While that war plays out, we're gonna go and look at the states where we have very few people. So So sort by labor. Schaumburg Lippe and Somaliland. Let's go to both of those. Let's start with Somaliland. Let's just kind of kick things up where they can. So you don't have any railways, which is why some of this sucks. But if I were to go and do rail transportation, it would actually not help you. What about like if you have fishing wharfs? You actually don't have anything that I could really do here that would help them because it's all here. Livestock. Tools are expensive. Maybe it's okay. Never mind. I was gonna go and look at these states and see like what states does it make sense to do improvements on based on how much labor they have. So let's go like Schaumburg Elbe. That's a good one. Here, a lot of these places, if we were to kick to like automated looms or like for you, water tube boiler, you lose a little bit less productivity, but now you can maybe afford to hire some more people. So even though it says you lose some stuff out, this is actually good for you. This one is never going to be good, but we've accepted that. Roll values. What did I just have passed? Okay, landed property women just passed while I was doing this, so... I know this says you lose, but it makes sense, right? Even though we lose money, we'll have more people employed, meaning more people can work, more goods are produced. That means it's worth the hit to pay for coal. That's the logic I have here, and I'm going to just stick to it regardless of what anyone says. Okay, so that's the Elbe. I might do some more of that off camera, but we are kind of just waiting at this point, so doing that micro makes sense to me. What's the next one? We're gonna wait on Somaliland and Uganda until they have some actual railways there. Where's this? Enact. Don't tell me twice. Let's get the kids out of here. Save the kids. Restrict it. Hate to say it, but our industrialists are on the wrong side of history here. I like, okay, our government. Who's the guy in charge of here? Stands on labor rights. Endorse commercialized action. Endorse child labor. Okay, this guy needs to go. None of the other ones are care about child labor, right? This guy. Here's what we do. We do this. We kick him out. And we slot them back. I can't do it. We slot these guys in. Our government is fucked. That might have been a mistake. Yikes. I bumped down taxes. I'd made making money again, but I'd be in the green here because I need to get over here instead of right here where we're getting radicals per month. Go past child labor, though. Universal suffrage could also be a thing. If I were to get this... Can I just, like, get rid of you? Now you a jingoist. So this guy no longer hates the fact we're doing child labor reform. In fact, I probably could maybe go... okay, never mind. How do I feel about this? Okay. Gotta get the intelligentsia and power to make this place work. Okay, but yeah, well, we're gonna go speed 4. We're gonna keep chugging along doing this thing here. So we did Schaumburg L. Let's do... These are changing. Schleswig-Holstein. Let's look at that one. Okay. Makes sense to go water tube here. You can do rails, and you can also do steam donkeys. Both make sense. Those are good. Okay. That's the Elbe. Turn Rwanda, please. What else do we have in our industry here? See how we're freeing up pops now? Friesland. Let's look at Friesland. While not capped, you're pretty damn close on some of these. So if I were to take, like, you and do, like, water tube. Well, no, you have enough to build, like, one more thing. You're not, like, at 0. Actually, some of these are actually not slotted in. So let's go and take, like, our tooling workshop, slot it in. That means these guys can get hired. Anywhere where we're under, like, the 6K point, we should employ. Glasswork has it. Textile mills already has it. Wood industries. We'll do steel mills too. And food already has it. That should be good. Okay, that war's done. We're going to go and take a look at that stuff in a second. Let's go ahead and get steam donkeys here and your rail transport. Alright, that means we're going to need to be really good on the coal production here. And we have some good regions to do it. For instance, Gallery here. Let's just slot 10 coal mines in here since we are having a... Let's drop the naval bases for now. We don't need them. We're going to crank the government administration to the bottom. We'll just let these kind of churn through here. We'll let that just go. Let that churn through. Let's go ahead and... I don't want to restart construction here now. Now that we're doing... Well, I haven't modified these at all, have I? Good. Okay, so we now occupy all of that. We're sitting at 20 of this. How is this? They pieced out. They fucking white pieced. They spent so long doing so well. And then immediately a white piece. Wild here. We need to get good relations with France. How does France feel about us? They're cautious and cordial. It's probably because we've been doing a lot of warring. But we're not exactly going to stop the war, right? We can't, like... No foot off the gas at this point in time. And I don't want to take that fight because we can't win it one-on-one. In fact, I don't think one-on-one is a thing in this region. Let's go and just send you all the way to the home front. Just get up there. In the meantime, where do we go next? You do anything with these guys? We should be in truce. Let's take Gaza. Down here. 10 infamy, huh? Kind of captain infamy. I just want one state here. 8.5 for Zulu. What are you rocking in your actual state? This feels wrong. Oh, you have free pops. Yeah, this got to go to us. We will conquer your state. The army. We're going to be back to a infamous nation, so we're going to sit on this afterwards. I promise this time for sure. You want me to give you states to join this? Portugal has rivaled me. I do not mind. Let's do it. I don't mind making enemies. Such is the way the world works. Okay, we're getting close to wanting to kick our money up here. At the same time, though, I am building railways, which are going to take us down because of subsidies. How are the railways working here? So here's the thing: is I could go all the way and have all my places use rails. I'm able to hire. You're just not making money, huh? Shouldn't the demand for this... Oh, we have such a steel shortage. Okay. Let's get the coal, and then we'll get the steel afterwards. Get the industrialists in. Child labor's on the outside, looking in. Maybe we stop with the intelligentsia, and let's just suppress the hell out of the church. If I can, I'd love to marginalize them. Which is... What a thing to say. Let's get the church and marginalize them. Get them out of here. Okay. Where are most of our guys at? Our radicals. They're in the struggling regions, which makes sense. That's what you would think. Okay, are these regions actually struggling? Or is it a market thing? It's a market thing. Oh, I see. I see what's happening. Prussia are also in war right now. They were right back in it. So this is the death of Prussia. This is the death of Prussia we're seeing. So that means this is our last war in Africa for a bit. We need to be ready to take advantage of this. I'm also not going to stop my production of things. Maybe we just cut some spending, or maybe increase our spending, honestly. Crank up taxes, that way we can keep building. We'll adjust back, and I think we make maybe a play for, well, play for independence is quite aggressive, but we hope these guys are going to cut down to size, right? There's no way, probably. Yeah, Russia's now on the other side of the war. In fact, the proletariat revolt might win. We need to take our army here. Take the African army, and we're just going to do a war here with the... We'll do the home fleet. That should be good. We're just going to kind of sit on this. Multiple government. I can't do anything about that. It's because I raised my fucking taxes. That's what it is. Okay, what should we do? Kick back. We stop what we're doing with against the church. And I'm sorry, world, but we got to go back to liquor taxes. We're going to throw in a second one on tobacco. Who uses tobacco? And they also need tobacco. Okay, well, it's going to cause problems for some people. But I can't really not do it. Sure. They're going to bankroll us. They're going to give us 10% of our... I love the AI sometimes. Can I get an army over there? Probably not. Well, if I win this war, we'll establish a front. What's that? Oh, City of Plenty. We don't want the minimum standards of living. Yeah, that hurt the lower strata because they're only at 9.7. Restricted child labor is going to come along. What does this give us? More dependence income, or well, actually, this gives us less dependent income. Mass execution, less mortality. Yeah, that's fine. The kids do not yearn for the mines in this world. So this is a hard little place to take. Warrior spirit, the Zulu. I will get my second army. Can I get my second army here? Just march your ass over here. Just give me a front. That's all I need is a front. What I'm worried about here. We got landing progress. Percent here. We're making money again. Thank you. Oh, that's great. Thanks, Iran. Hey, or sorry, Orange. That dude called me out. And I didn't even learn. Yep, there we go. The Orange. Okay, so they'll pay off. Well, actually, they can't afford what we're paying. They're gonna lose, which is fine. I didn't exactly expect them to succeed here. I can pull my home fleet back, I think. Yeah, let's pull the home fleet back. That was a mistake to actually get them in a... Yeah, let's get them in North German. Okay. Can I demobilize you? Mobilize them. Well, actually, I can attack with this army. I want my bankroll. Are we actually getting bankroll? They cannot bankroll us. Let's bolster for the children. Okay, how is our infrastructure usage? Somaliland, Uganda, and Tanganyika. So we'll just need to build another one here. Slot you in. Sounds good. We're taxing liquor, no wonder we're making so much money. Thank you. I'll just reset this back to our defaults here. How are you doing? We lost some trade centers, but everything else should be fine. Make sure we're not playing anything crazy. Okay. So the guy who's bankrolling us is not going to win this, which is fine. Just that one little week of income was enough to help us out a little bit, so nothing really lost there. Prussia is... I should have been focusing on this, but Prussia is not having a good time. In fact, the war's over. And France won. How was your infamy from that? Only 9. That's not bad. Okay, let's go and make sure everyone has a topped-up opinion of us. Everyone that matters. Because Prussia after this war is going to probably be a little bit downsized in terms of troops. And we're at 24, so we can't even take Lubeck. Let's get a rivalry with you, though. Let that war goes to timeout. There's psychiatry. That's good. And that war is over. Let's just get rivalries with these regions. These guys will be ours eventually, but we're going to just let that infamy tick down, and we'll deal with that slowly. So we could establish a colony. We have Zululand. Should finish that. Alright, we'll do the 3 colonies here. Yeah, that makes sense, I think. We're getting to the point of needing to move towards malaria prevention, but that's a ways away. We are getting this. After that, we'll get mutual funds. Anything else I need to actually prepare for in here? No, I think we let most of this spread naturally. Maybe eventually we're going to need to make a play and grab malaria prevention as a priority here. We're getting dynamite. That will help out a lot of stuff. Speaking of, this has Steam Donkey. Like how it says you're going to make so much here. I guess we do have a lot of engines. I mean, let's see. Is that lying to me? We'll just turn Steam Donkeys on for now. I guess you can also do it in the, over here. Yeah, now engines are expensive, but we have engine industries. In fact, we were having a problem where they weren't being worked, but now they should be in high demand, right? It's because steel's not cheap. All right, first let's do coal, and then we're going to go and circle back and do steel. How is our coal? That's the cheap ones. Give me that. So we have a shortage of iron. Coal's not super short here. Let's cut down 5 of these. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And instead, we're going to replace those 5 with some steel mills. Sort by labor here. 1, 2, 3. And we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. That is my thinking here. We're kind of in a bad way a little bit. Is it enough to where I want to cut off my spending for a little bit just to get my... We'll let this accrue. Let's get through the railways at least. And then we will think about where we want to be. We're at 23 million in pop. Our standard living is not good, not too bad. We have restricted child labor. Let's go back and do another level of education access, even if it is going to end up empowering people we don't want to empower. Can't do compulsory schools. Anything else that we want to make a play for? Laissez-faire does speak to me, but not to anybody else. Anyone who has an active universal suffrage, I like that one. Let's not radicalize someone with 40% of the power in our government. Okay, let's let the landowner, let's let the industrialists like us a little bit more. They have some malice from our recent changes, but eventually we'll be able to pull that with the landowners here. How's our journal entries? Schleswig Holstein, we could maybe maybe get that. Urbanize us, that's gonna take a little bit. Central Archives, path to liberalism. So we need to have universal suffrage, but then we'll get this. They get rid of, they had the seed bot in here. Take on debt. What are your opinions of us? You're cautiously amicable. Who likes us? Amicable, amicable. I want to see like what's people's attitude towards. Can I see attitude? Attitude. Desirable ally. I wouldn't mind that. It's not far. It's just because our rank. If I broke free right now, where would I be? I'd be pushing the ranks of minor power or major power. Right, I just need to be over Egypt, who's 50 away. What if I just declared this? First off, we have some more interests. Let's get one. We don't have a South African interest. But we just occupied part of South Africa. We'll let that tick away. We'll see how that figures out. Let's move our African army and put them right here. So how much does South Africa have? You have not enough men to stand up against us. And how is Prussia doing? We just can't stand up against them in a 1v1, right? That's like a do I save scum and go for it moment. We're not gonna do this. Maybe start next episode. Let's fix some of our problems and then we'll think about it. Because when we declare that, we're gonna be kicked out and into our own market here, and that could have some bad results. Yeah, I can't even look at this anymore and determine. So you have to kind of make a call on a case-by-case basis. What's best for our micro here? All right, let's go speed 5. Get dynamite, please. Thank you. Now we're gonna go for steel frame buildings, which we are a ways away from affording. But live dangerously and hope for the best is my best advice there. Let's go ahead and slot in some more explosive factories. Okay, they're getting built. Let's do 2 here and 2 here. What are they building right now? They're doing more fertilizer, more paper, but you get more explosives, so yes. Kind of need the explosives. There's going to be the demand for it. So you'll make more. That'll be fine. Yeah, it's just about production here. How's our explosive? We are short on it. It also is a thing that's required for steel frame buildings, so I'm not against that in any way. We're making money again because Prussia has formed up. If we take on their debt, 15 million. Yeah, no. If okay. Can I just like become independent? Please. So okay, we're gonna sit on this and stabilize here. Good. We're paying off our stuff. I want to cut back our taxes. 16K. What do I need to get to the next level of taxation here? Need the trade unions in power. That's 21K. That's 13K. 21K would be so good right now for us. What's our government looking like? It's a mix. It is a mix. This is like we need to have not the monarchy kind of government. How do I get the landowners to be, these guys to be a little bit happier with us? Not the landowners, the industrialists, I should say. Effects of radicals here. Yeah, we're trending down. And so since June, they've increased by plus 1 million. But now we're at... Is that true? Unfulfilled political movements. We want closed border. Okay, you need to get out of here now. We are not doing fucking closed borders. Can I grant you leadership? We're gonna do this real quick. Just for 1 second. I know it's gonna be a problem. Grant leadership, and then let's do. First off, let's get you out of this government real quick. Bam. And then we're going to get someone else for census suffrage. And who's the other? I'm only available. Okay, that's good for now. We have our agitator. He's going to get something that we want. And that's all good by us. It's 16K in order to drop back down to normal taxation levels. We're building up a credit limit. Well, how's our private investment looking right now? Hanover coffee plant. Okay, that's not bad. Do we need another railway in Friesland? No. I guess it's because they're government run that they're like, yeah, let's just make the government pay for more. Shortage of opium. Okay, that reminds me. Let's go to our militaries here and handle some of their mobilization criteria. What do you have that I can give you? Should give them first aid. Some more fabrics, more liquor. That's fine. Do the same with our African army. More fabric, more liquor. We wanted you to have rail transport. Tobacco, liquor, and we'll say opium, but we're not going to have opium for now. We'll give you some more groceries for the morale loss. Make that army fight better. So if we want to get opium, we got to make a play in this region, really. Or we could just import it. I have some trade routes, right? That's inactive. Let's get... Give me some opium here. We'll get it from Oman. Now, is it a shortage? No, it's no longer a shortage. It's good. So we dealt with that. Schaumburg Schleswig-Holstein is really fucking struggling. Why? What's going on with our pop here where they're struggling here? Okay, our lower strata is struggling. It's probably because we were taxing liquor so much. Which reminds me, I need to drop that. What else can we tax instead? If I cut the liquor tax, we actually will be just about parity here. I think that makes sense to get our lower pop feeling better. We're kind of getting all of our taxes the way we want them to. We need to get rid of the railway problems. So why are railways losing money? What's going on with them? Let's take a look and see. Engines are expensive. And there's not a demand. I think it would honestly be better for us. Maybe not in terms of GDP, but in terms of our production, if I just turn on railways everywhere. Just to drive up that demand for transportation. Let's give it a try. We're at 25.5 million GDP. Let's just remember that number. And we're going to drive this up, because railways are different than wanting the other things. Drive it up, railways. Let's see. And that cut us by about 1 mil. But now we're making a lot more money for a second there. I don't know if that was true or if it changed, but our subsidies went down by about 1,000. We do still have subsistence farms in some regions, which is not bueno. Education investment is upped. Let's look at our actual required goods here. Need more paper. We have excesses of most things. Actually, what does our luxury goods look like? Need more of that. Military goods, we're low on ammunition, but we're doing good in all accounts here. Need more paper, more wood. Can we get some more wood? Let's get through our actual queue before I start doing this stuff. Sean, come on. Come on now. All right, we're building up gold reserves. We cut our liquor tax, so we're looking good in that regard. We can use this stuff to benefit some of our more poor regions. There's some transportation shortages in some of these lands. So let's take Zululand, Zanzibar, Rift Valley. Okay. So these local shortages are interesting. Okay, I'm gonna deal with those offline because I don't want to go through the micro for that on camera. All right, so we colonized Zululand. Let's see if we can do any other colonies here. Now we're kind of full. We shouldn't waste our efforts in these regions until we actually have all the stuff, but not too bad. Let's check out our friendly rival over here. We've kind of left them in the dust. Yes, we've taken their land and 10x'd it. What's our highest GDP province? Hanover is at 3.2. Holland's at 3. Let's see. This is just in pop. Let's see, 4 million in Uganda. Yeah, Uganda is our fucking red basket right now. Which means I should probably prioritize getting them some pop space, right? Is Uganda on the list for the... They are, for the transportation shortage. We're low on tax capacity here, too. Weekly balance is so much. Oh, coal's expensive. That's to be expected. And the green again. We're back up to 25 mil. So it took an adjustment whenever we cut back our and started doing the what's it called, the railways. But now, if you look, that cut us by about 1,300, and our GDP's at about the same level. So it's not the best. We won't do the same for water tube boilers because the mines that those cost for us are going to be not bueno, to say the least. Okay, we want to save up about 14k here. It doesn't need to be exactly 14k because when we reduce taxes, people will be able to spend more. They'll have more money left, so we can have some leeway there. We're almost at the threshold we're looking for, which is that 100 construction capacity. It's kind of arbitrary that I'm choosing that. I can't really go and easily tell what other nations' capacities are at, but it'll be good to check. Let's see how we spare up in terms of GDP. We're still behind Spain. Great Britain's about to pass the 100k threshold, but we're not super behind anymore in that place. Is this war going on right now? Okay, they're just humiliating. So Prussia is still just getting in these wars for no reason. Yeah, and everybody's getting involved. And they're bankrolling people to, like, help them in this. If I offered you an obligation... It only... Well, your obligation is worth 3 reasons for us. That's rough. Are these still not enough? Do we still need more here? I guess we do need more. Give me one more here, and then let's go for that other region that has a problem with their access. It's Tanganyika. Get another one there. Do Uganda first, since Tanganyika is... also, move this up. Let's get these 2 finished. Apparently Tanganyika is just having some unrest problems. 10 buildings. How much is the shortage here? I miss the days when our transportation... They changed it. Is transportation now a good here? If I search by, like, you know, like, sell orders, do I see transportation? No, it's just a local thing. Okay, so that means I need to, like, have enough demand in that province. Which is a very interesting system. So, like, ideally I'd have, like, at least one in the Rift Valley. At least one in, like, Zanzibar. Zululand and Kenya. Zululand, Kenya. Does Holland have one? Holland doesn't have it. This is interesting. This is interesting. Also, we're going to use some of... Okay. I know we're letting our autonomy tick down to try to maybe make some more plays, but we need to start getting some reduced autonomy in our subjects here. So get them to become a dominion is going to be good for us. 1.4. They're actually going to accept. Boom. Welcome. Hello. Yes. That's great. Did we get the autonomy? I think we still got the infamy from it, right? But that's extra money for us. That's now a 1k from Herard permanently. I like that. Quite like that, actually. Yeah. Looking up. Things are looking up. So... My question is, do we still have an avenue of expansion in Europe? I've been eyeing up Belgium lustfully. I think is the best way to say it. I really want to snag it. Problem is, I'm not confident in doing it without having some people have words with us. If we were to take one state here, it's 25 infamy just for Flanders. We could eat it. Question is, should we? That's 7 million GDP. Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that, but maybe not right now. Yeah, we're at an hour. Let's kind of take a second to look around and see how we're doing. In terms of army, we are repping. I don't want to do the math there. 56 battalions, and we have 24 conscripts available. So matching that against Gallery, they have 87 total. So we're at a total of, that's 80. So 80 to 87, we're roughly at parity. I can't tell you how strong their military is. But it's likely not super strong, I hope. We'll have to figure out how to deal with that. Probably we'll be doing some things to pick up, like, you know, breech-loading artillery would be really nice. But yeah, I foresee us having a future, or well, a focus on military real soon. Maybe we next episode we're still gonna be doing some African stuff, consolidating these lands over here, maybe having more, you know, states. We probably won't do protectorates, or we could do, because it's so little infamy, right? And I have enough time left in the game to make them still into other stuff. Where's my interests here? We're gonna, okay, I think next episode we're gonna look at getting some people into our market via protectorates. I think that's what our play is gonna be next episode. And while we're doing that, we're gonna be still building up. We're gonna be fixing our economy. We're gonna hit that 100 construction capacity mark. And then from there, it's gonna be military buildup and a focus on getting our innovation up, I think is gonna be our call here. So right now we're sitting at 71. We could be roughly double that. So yeah, a lot of ground to catch up, a lot of ground to make, but we have a good path to victory here, to success, I should say, not victory. Victory is not guaranteed. Success more so, I think, is achievable. We're also sitting at the 10th GDP in the game, just behind Spain. We are at, you know, parity with Prussia. Like we are the same. And if we leave his market, he's probably going to be highly crippled, especially if we snatch South Africa from him. But yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. We just need to do it in such a way where the other European powers don't totally like kick us in the balls and steal our lunch money whenever we do the transition here. But we're there. We're there. Anyways, with that, I'm wrapping up here. Hope you guys enjoyed. I've been Sean, the Blue Screeners, and I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Later.